Welcome back to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. Great to see you all. This is a collective reading for mid-November 2024, and it talks about new chapter, new you. So this month particularly feels like kind of a cleanup and a recalibration kind of month based on what came out in the beginning and where we're at here mid-month. But the bottom of the deck, it says new chapter. So there is a new segment of your journey, a new chapter you get to write. And it doesn't matter what the other chapters have been. This is a new one. You can start it however you want. You can make it whatever you want it to be. And then the surrender card came out again, like we had at the beginning of the month. So that whole idea of peeling away, of cleaning house, of releasing, right? The clutter, whatever it's mental, physical, of the past, current, whatever that is, surrendering to it and releasing it and letting it go and realize that was the last chapter. That was the old story. We're getting ready for something completely different. So I then went to the Starseed deck, and the bottom, they had a lot of messages out of this one, so bear with me. But you had bottom of the deck, deep cellular healing. So as you do the work, as you start to re-examine things, look at them differently, coming from a place of love, forgiving yourself, changing patterns, all of that, you've got Arcturus energy, and it says physical and emotional healing are available to you. And that's what starts to occur. You start to release things emotionally, physically, whatever that is, mentally, so that that healing can come in and prep, like I said, for this new version of you. Like you go from 1.0 to 2.0 kind of thing. That's the overlying energy. And then you had a number of messages come out. So take what resonates. It says your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. That's what this new chapter is about, is what you want to create. And that doesn't always mean art, though it could be what you want to create for yourself, manifest for yourself, whatever that looks like for you. That is the act of creating. For some of us, it is artistic in some ways. Some of it is also how you want to be creative, maybe with your time, with who you spend it with, whatever that is, but that you're in large and in charge, that creative accountability. You're co-creating with the universe, and your intentions are set of where you want to go, where you're headed with that. Heareth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So for some of you, you haven't felt at home. You know your home is somewhere else, but you don't know where that is. So this is asking you to find balance, peace, and calm, and know that technically home is here. You carry it with you always. You are a part of the universe. The universe is also you. So longing for home and homesick, what would make you feel better? What would make you feel more at home with yourself, with being here at this time and what you're doing at this time? It says, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So we talked about at the beginning of the month, activations coming online, things being remembered of the past or past lives. That's kind of what this talks about, that your soul has a plan and that you are not necessarily at the, what do I want to say? You're not, fates don't control you. You have a destiny. So how are you going to pursue it? You don't have to be on the receiving end and not steering the ship, you might say. And so that is what it's asking you to, what is your destiny? What lights you up? What do you feel your purpose is? Or, what makes you happy, truly happy? That's what you want to manifest in this next new chapter. Earthed, learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. For some of you, as a star seed, you came to visit. You're in a meat suit. And so you are having this extraordinary life experience. It's the toughest classroom, they say, Earth is, in all of everything. And how you can be in the world, but not of it, knowing that you get to experience it and it's an experience. It is not necessarily you, right? And then we have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. looking at the big picture. In the big picture, general concepts, what do you want your life to look like? That's the big picture thinking. And then you release it. You don't get too specific because you got to leave the universe wiggle room, but then what does that look like? And then trusting it'll unfold when it's meant to. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So again, we've got messenger. You may be getting epiphanies, downloads, ahas, dreams that is a form of a message, or seeing something, or someone might even give you a message. Some of you don't even know, may come up and say something. I've had that happen. That's a messenger. Yeah, but bringing you into balance and harmony. And that went with the beginning of the reading, is finding this new chapter, staying in balance, staying in a state of balance. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Yeah, that's why we're surrendering. We are not micromanaging the universe. We are not micromanaging our manifestations. Why? Because if you make your intentions, your manifestations, what you want to create so specific and finite, it it's it would take the universe forever to even try to get it to align when you're connected to everyone and everything else. Do not micromanage. Let the universe knows what God, the universe knows what's best for you, source anyway, right? Big picture, send them out, and then release any expectations or what it might look like. That's a huge one. And that takes a little practice. So a lot of messages there. From the Ascended Masters, we have Kuan Yin again. Talks about care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So I love that. And then we have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So the other thing I got with the choosing peace, it's also releasing control, surrendering. And mother healing, whether it's you as a mother or the mothers you have had, that maybe it wasn't the perfect scenario, but it was meant to teach you something, that's where that healing is occurring. And also mother healing as letting the divine feminine heal you as well. And then we have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. A lot of downloads this month. Trust, or sorry, the truth. Yeah, trust too. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Here we go again. Downloads, epiphanies, ahas, dream time. A lot is starting to be seeded and or seated for this new chapter to prep you, to assist you. Love that. Yeah. We've got freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And you possess the power to free yourself from other people's opinions, boxes, whatever else. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You don't have to like what someone's done or the experience, but you have to forgive them and or yourself in that. You're not meant to carry it, the situation or what transpired, and that you did the best you could in that moment. And that experience was to assist you in some way, whether it was how to learn to re-empower yourself, how to interact in certain situations with others, whatever that is, or have more compassion, right? That's a huge one with the surrender and release. And again, we've got fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, coming from a place of gratitude and love, knowing that although it was difficult, it was not fun, it was what it was, it is done. Why would you allow that to continue to affect the now when the now is all there is and you've got a new chapter right in front of you? Rewriting the script, I heard. So, yeah. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? I find this an interesting card because if you release something, surrender, let go of something, release the fear, the control, what is the fear that comes out that will happen if you do, right? But if you're willing to go in those dark places, those difficult, uncomfortable places, the only thing there is to gain understanding, to gain healing, to gain new insights on how to proceed in a new way forward. It only adds to personal growth, right? It's not about losing, it's about releasing, right? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. The new chapter. Wow. Very cool. All right. From Gaia, we have loving Gaia. When you feel Gaia's sweet energy, stop and give her your love, for it makes a difference and it amplifies what the planet is and what it can do for you and all those who follow. How are you taking care of Gaia? How are you loving her? Right? When you love her, you're loving yourself. She is here for us. All right. Ascension deck, cleanse and shield your energy. So, cleansing it, whether it's a shower, it's a bath, it is a walk out in the rain, meditating, using incense, sage, whatever those things are for you, grounding to cleanse it. What you put in your mouth, your food, your water can be cleansing, detoxifying. And when it talks about shield is more about people who talk about shielding, like to protect yourself from evil or darkness or whatever. That comes out of a place of fear. The world, the cosmos is made of duality. You have to have the dark with the light. The idea is to understand the dark and love it and know it's there. It is all part of us without letting it trigger something that creates a fear mentality, right? So when I see the word shield your energy, or when I get that, to me, that is about using discernment, choosing what works best for me or what does not. It also talks about me withdrawing myself, my energy from people or situations that are not serving my highest good. And when the darkness, the things of a lower vibration or lower frequency, or the duality of what we call positive or negative comes in, I pause and I examine it and find out what is it, why it's here, is it mine, is it somebody else's, before I make a decision, and send it love regardless, and know that if that exists in that person, that also exists in me, because that means I'm capable of it as well. I just choose not to do that, right? So be careful with your shielding, how you frame it, because are you going to perpetuate the fear, or are you going to learn to bring it into balance and come to what we call center? Coming to center is where you are in balance. You love both sides. You have it balanced out, like the High Priestess in Tarot dark card. She's dark and light, but she gets it. You're being acknowledged for progress. Look at this transformation with the butterfly wings. You are the rainbow bridge. Yes, you are. You are the bridge, the one that breaks the chain, the one that helps make the shift through example, or if you are having children of your own, being an example in your community, in society, whatever that is, you are bridging the old to the new. And that is not an easy thing to do. Yeah, what are you manifesting? What lights you up? What do you want to create for yourself in this new segment, this new chapter? Overflow love. It is not only coming from the universe to you, but it is also filling your own cup first. Why? You don't dip out of your own cup. You can give off overflow, but you don't dip out of your vessel. So, overflow of love is coming to you, and how are you going to utilize, expend your overflow, right? Without expectations. Last deck I went to was the portal deck, and we've got soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. We've got the Eye of Horus, who is a lot about truth, seeing within, and we've got the Merkabah activation. So a lot of activation, and then we've got the halls of learning again underneath that, which we had at the beginning of the month. So things are being as they're being cleared, healed, other parts of your DNA energy frequency is being activated for remembering, ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. And we talked about that with how you shield your energy. You use discernment to create boundaries, to step away from, not engage, whatever that is. Karmic release, breaking the cycles of thought behaviors, actions, storylines. You're writing a new chapter. You are not that other chapter. You've been that, but you don't have to be that now. And that's part of what this is about, is reframing the narrative, the story. What new story are you going to create for yourself? Because you're not who you once were. And do not allow others to hold you to that. They get uncomfortable, they get angry, they get whatever when they see you changing. Why? Because they got used to treating you or viewing you as a certain way. It was convenient for them, right? If they really loved you, they would hold you in love regardless. They may not understand it, but they'd hold you in love for it. So this karmic release, this karmic clearing, especially that was being massively purged through the eclipse portals in September, October, huge. So November, it's kind of like the little broom, the cleanup, that final releasing. And then we have the Holy Grail. And I just talked about overflow and not dipping out of your cup. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. You are what you seek. So the thoughts you have about yourself, that is what that's what you create. And whatever it is that really lights you up, that you are seeking, it's because it's within you. And then that is the journey, the grail quest, if you will, to fill how you're filling your cup. And it's like the sun, the new beginnings. And look how it's like illuminated. It reminds me of your new chapter card. Cool. Very cool. All right. Okay, taking a look here, see what else we need. So I'm going to the B Oracle deck to finish out. This is an Oracle deck I designed. Doesn't require any special directions, to see what messages we have to end this out. Yeah, be playful. Find joy. Find laughter. That helps during this time, which can be sometimes really difficult. Be brave. You've got this. You can do this. Be respectful. Be respectful of yourself. Be respectful of others. But the thing I'm getting right now is being respectful of your energy, of your frequency, of your time, because you are not meant to stretch yourself thin. And then we have be inspiring. Lead by example. If you are following your joy and doing your work, you are inspiring others just by how you are, how you're, leading your own life, which is really important. So, new chapter, new you. What's 2.0 going to look like? Thanks for being here. If you need a reading, please reach out. If you want something shorter than an hour, just drop me a line. If you want frequency jewelry, they're one-of-a-kind options are on my website. Or if you want me to design you something to assist you in your journey, I'd be more than happy to. So thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.